What's up everybody, Young-peirce here, and welcome to Dishonored 2. Oh my god, I've been waiting for so long for this, you have no idea. There were days marked off my calendar, symbolizing when I would be able to play this beautiful game. I have my collector's edition Corvo mask sitting right next to me. Oh, I'm so ready to play this. We did play the original on the channel a while ago, but I lost a lot of footage during a PC swap and was never able to upload the rest. However, this is a good brand new PC, so we can play this in all its glory. Let's get straight into it. New game. We'll go medium for now. Yeah, why not? Tutorial might have story elements. I have no idea who we're going to play as yet, Emily or
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
I gotta readjust myself to the controls.
The sounds and smells of DUNWALL never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Okay, I don't have powers yet, but let's see what I can do, I guess. Okay, so that's crouch again, that's right. Slide under here. Jump.
Easy as cake.
You.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
There we go. I got this. I was there before you even were, Corvo. Come on,
What's
man.
next?
You're getting old. You can't keep up with your daughter. I know this is a tutorial level, but it's good that they're like implementing it into the story a little bit, like he's training her. It sort of fixes the whole how did she become a badass in between little girl and this.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Hey.
Come to me.
I am already here, daddy boy.
Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Okay, press B to toggle stealth mode, crouching down and walking silently. Now, enemies are slower to detect you in stealthy mode, especially when you are far away, above them, in shadows. Okay.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
Ooh, lovely dead whale carcass. Now this goes without saying, we're doing a non-lethal playthrough. Whoop. Okay, when enemies begin to detect you, an awareness meter is displayed overhead, gradually filling up. A full white meter means an enemy will search for you. A full red meter means you have been detected. Go away, Corvo. Whoop, he sees me through the crack.
If you're quick enough with the chokehold, that's one more person who gets to wake up and go home.
God
I've got
damn
to
it.
sneak to get through this.
Hey, to be fair, this is Corvo Atano I'm trying to sneak behind. So, you know. Cut me some slack. Alright, Corvo, what do you got?
Get behind the enemy, catch them by surprise, and choke them unconscious.
Okay, daddy. Tap out, tap out.
That's my girl. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Okay, I gotta pickpocket him now.
Didn't see anything at all.
Most people won't notice you if you're above them, overhead.
quiet as a lynx stalking a gazelle.
Da-da. Yeah, now what? Ooh, okay. Firing range.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Might be quiet, but I don't like using it. Ta-da!
Perfect shot. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we?
Uh-oh. I was never good at the sword fighting.
Use it hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
And what do I do? RB, okay.
Good. Block with your
Come on,
blade.
daddy. Hit me
Well
with a sword.
done. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
Ah, shit.
You're quick. Smart move.
Thank you.
That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Ooh. That's good to know. Ah, that is... I don't know if that was a feature in the last one. I never tried it. But that'll be good to know. Okay.
When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack.
Damn it.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, I was pressing L trigger, not right trigger. Whoops.
I feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
I feel better getting to finally see and hear Corvo. I didn't get to see that late in the first one. Apart from like the artist's rendition of his face, which you can't always take to heart. 7 Deadly Sins taught me that.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Now this follows the non-lethal ending, by the way. Apparently it follows the non-lethal for Dowd's storyline as well, so Dowd is still technically alive in the canon.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Why do you have it? I understand you want to make importance for the item, but why do you have it?
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
You really should have. That seems like a conflict of interest. Jesus.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
No.
My mother had a sister?
No, she did not.
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now
Never trust a person with a multi-layered
If you
voice.
really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
I didn't realize till now Corvo is hiding his mark of the outsider on his left hand.
First of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
This is bullshit. Like, she comes in with no proof. What the fuck? Oh, Corvo.
Can't still my heart.
Oh, that explains how Corvo starts with no powers again. She's drained him from him. Alright, who are we going as? Legendary Royal Protector to the Empress and figure of the infamy from the time of the Rat Plague. Look, we've played as Corvo, right? Let's go as Emily. Why not? It's her time to shine.
Cast you in cold marble.
Oh, that explains what happens to Corvo. Jeez.
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldwood Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens, instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsay, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
No!
It'll be all Captain Mayhew.
Aww.
No!
She was nice.
Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
I'm going to enjoy choking you out, Ramsey. Ironically, your name's Ramsey as well, so I'll really enjoy choking you out. Is there an option to feed you to the hounds?
Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Okay.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while?
Nom 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 nom. Alright. Let's read this. Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavours? I feel I must be the only person in DUNWALL who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Lenora Helmswater. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shore near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew to the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true to heart, and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Anything else I can read? No. Is anything actually writing on this? No. Okay, damn. That would have been a nice little Easter egg. Okay. Let's have a look through the keyhole.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
You should have had everyone around you executed. Except for Alexei, she seemed nice. Okay. So we can go out onto the windowsill, yeah? Sweet.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Nope, never mind, hang on. Let's go through the other one, shall we? There we go. Oofed.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Oh,
All right.
damn, Alexei, hello.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of DUNWALL.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Let's pick up this. Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you have to get to the Royal Protector that I have an urgent need of his time. I'm carrying messages that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan Foster. Alexei, come with me. I'm going to give you a proper resting place. There you go. And then, yes, we can. We're going to lull you to sleep.
I can't dally. No time for that now.
Yes, there is. I'm saying goodbye to a dear friend. She was nice.
I need my signet ring.
Okay, of course I do. Alright, you know what? This might be a good time to shave. Alright, so now that that's saved, checking these. Ooh, coin pouch, thank you very much. Right over here. More coin pouch. Nothing there. Thank you.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
Alright, let's go find Ramsey then, shall we? Okay. You get an unsuspecting dolt here. Thank you.
Something stinks around here. Not my job to clean it up.
Yeah, it's probably the ethics of your guard. They stink. Okay, so he's unconscious. Let's go. Assaults. Anything else? No. Damn. No, nothing there. More basalts. 3 coins. I'm saved. And more basalts. Good. Ooh, audiograph.
Emily, I know times are hard.
You know what? I needed comfort.
And I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you and your mother before you could know what that's like. Whoever's killing
No,
their
we're just gonna comfortably have a bath.
calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit. But trust
Everything's
me,
gonna be okay.
we'll find
Everything's
this
gonna be okay.
killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
Oh, Papa Corbo is proud of us. Alright. Let's go. See what we can get around here, shall we? Nothing. Nothing. Where is he? I can hear him.
Who's there? I wonder who that was.
Oh shit. So much for me being a ghost.
Thought I saw someone right here.
No, you didn't.
Check the place, just in case.
You didn't see jack shit.
You're so dead.
Shit. Come on. And then... Come on, hit me. Hit me so I can stagger you. Why are you jumping backwards when you hit me?
Get you.
There we go. Choke you out, bitch.
Traitors.
He's not gonna be dead. He's not dead, but he's gonna have a very bad spine after this. Oh boy. Alright, that was some dumb idea. I'm used to having powers and being able to teleport behind them. Anything? 2 coins! Hallelujah, I'm saved. I found 2 coins! Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. DUNWALL citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Emily Colburn has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slip-shod style of governments and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all those who dare to criticize the throne? But it's not us! I still can't believe they just immediately went, oh, well, what this Delilah person says must be true, and just went with it. Like, okay. If someone walked up and just went, I am the long-lost relative of the Queen, and therefore I should be the ruler, people would throw you the fuck out. Instead, they went, okay. What the hell is... I don't know what that is.
The throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
You know what? Let's save.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
I'd love to walk in and just kill him.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Close.
Ah, that idiot doesn't even notice. My god, this is why, Ramsay, I'm going to enjoy this. You're a fucking muppet. Ah, shit, he found one of the bodies. Whoops. I probably should have hidden them better, eh?
Hey, who is...
Hey, Ramsay.
I'll bring you...
Bye, Ramsay. It's my fucking ring.
This won't leave my hand again.
Damn straight. Alright, let's go back and check this room first. There's bound to be something else here. I should have hidden the body. I didn't think. Fuck. There's the body Corvo destroyed.
Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise.
So Delilah, like, drained the outsider's mark from his hand. That's obviously explaining why Corvo doesn't have all his abilities anymore, but still. That's badass.
Look at this place. Ramsay's men barred it so he'd have time to loot my safe room.
Alright, nothing else. Let's go. I'm gonna bet there's like nothing in that safe room but like just memorabilia and shit.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I better take these.
Okay, oh, book. Treatise on the physical existence of that foreign realm. Excerpt. Those little glimpses of the void in dreams described by those awoken from the comas are not limited to select few. In my interviews, I've gleaned that there is not a single citizen without such visions at one time or another. This, then, must be a real place, not folklore or mass delusion. Perhaps it exists deep below the earth or far above it. Perhaps it is right next to us, but hidden. Some trick of the light or wondrous curtain bars us from fully knowing it, and we all but wait for a natural philosopher to unlock the phenomenon, to show us how to see it at will. But when so revealed, it will not be a fearsome place any longer, not the distant and special realm described in the myth of the outsider. It will be strange, yes, even unsettling, but nonetheless, it will be a new realm for us to explore and eventually conquer. What new treasures await us there? Are the lakes made of liquid diamond, the clouds of weightless silver gas, and what thing would we learn? I don't know, Sokolov. Treatise on the physical existence of that foreign realm. Excerpt. It is a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels, or some other tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead, but when the weight is removed, they make a quick recovery. But nonetheless, after a moment or two, this person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. And what did they experience while in this temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. They tell us, as so many before have, that they were in a particular place, and can describe it vividly. And who among us does not know that place? Have we not all seen it in our dreams? This place we share in the farthest reaches of our mind. The realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at one lost, both lost and at home. The void. So he's still trying to find the outsider. Except from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaws. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back past, from salty dogs to young greenhorns still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the isles north of Tivia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of these great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. Alright. DUNWALL citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Emily Goldwyn has yet to be violent. Oh, this is the Ichabod.
The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
Thank you.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
I'm guessing Corvo's mask would be there if we were picking Corvo. Corvo, the Royal Protector. In an act of rebellion, young Jessamine Corbin chose Corvo as her Royal Protector when Corvo was 19 and she was 12. He served her loyal as a bodyguard, courier, and some say spy, before and after she was crowned Empress. Though it was scandalous gossip at the time, it is said they began a love affair around 1823 when Jessamine was 18 and Corvo 25. The next chapter of Atano's life is likely something out of legend. During the time of the Rat Plague, when the Empress fell, Corvo was accused of regicide and sentenced to execution. He was thrown into Coleridge prison and publicly reviled. He escaped, and as part of a small conspiracy dedicated to throwing down the tyrannical Lord Regent, Corvo stuck back at the people who killed the Empress and who wronged him. As the Lord Regent fell, the Loyalist conspiracy turned on Corvo, poisoning him. Surviving through some inner resilience, he located the true assassin of the Empress and fought his way out of the flooded district. Corvo eventually cornered the last of the Loyalists in Kingsbarrow Island at the Burrow Lighthouse and rescued Emily Goldwyn, heir to the throne. The romantic involvement between Corvo Attano and the Empress Jessamine Goldwyn was a terribly kept court secret, and thus it is widely held that Emily Goldwyn is their secret daughter. Following the integrum, Corvo watched over Emily as she began the rule of the Empress of Isles. Cute. Oh, that was part 2, so there's another book around here. Ooh, I want to read that. Letter from Wyman. Emily, I don't want to make you wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night. and the only chance I get to see you with your hair or whichever way is while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your Empress face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at your silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protective functions, know that I am joking and perfectly aware that the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Crystal. Take care, my darling Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you. Wyman. Excuse me for a second. Oh, okay. I thought for a second her last name was Wyman and they were lovers. Oh, that would have been adorable. No. Alright, never mind. Call Lieutenant of the Royal Protector about times. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around that time, his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley, and the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaca when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbena. The spectators from all over Serkonos were thrilled to see someone as young and striking from a working-class family advance through the duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. This unexpected outcome secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Serkonan Guard. As a soldier, he was involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups, rogue city-states within Serkonos, and pirate bands along the chain of islands radiating east from Serkonos. Sent from his homeland at the age of 18 by the Duke of Serkonos, then Theodonis Abel, father of Luca Abel, Corvo was assigned to serve the Emperor in DUNWALL as a diplomatic gift. His Serkonian heritage made him a bit of an outsider in DUNWALL, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old-world mystery. A few months after he moved to DUNWALL, it is recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure from Karnaca. Oh. Okay. Bottles. So who's this Mayhew guy?
Old Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me driven out of DUNWALL Tower.
Aww. Wait, that means Samuel's dead? Samuel's dead.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
God damn it. I need the gold. Emily, you seriously need the gold. Oh yay. 1 bar. Fucking A. Okay, is there anything else? So I guess there was a bunch of gold in here. He was right, I guess. Is there nothing else in here? No. Okay, we're going to leave this episode here, guys, because this one went along a bit too long. But if you liked the episode, let us know in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. See ya!